Today's video is brought to you by Boutique FDB. You can check them out for all your amazing miniature painting needs. And today, Slayers of the Grey, we're going to paint Corvus Glaive from Marvel Crisis Protocol. Hey, I'm Rob the Miniature Painter, and we are going to prime him, first of all, with a German Panzer Grey Vallejo primer. Love this color. It's not, black, it's not white, it's not a light gray, it's a dark gray. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some ironclad gray and we're going to make it a little bit darker. Just the hood mostly here, or the cape mostly. And we're going to take a tanker gray here, which is a little bit lighter, bluish gray. We're going to put this all over the cape as if it was almost like a wash, like a stain. Using it sort of like a wet dry brush kind of thing. Just trying to get some of the areas a little bit lighter, some of the areas darker. Just to make it look more worn and torn. Next, we're going to move on to a speed paint Tyrian Navy here. We're going to darken pretty much all the, the armor or the rest of the clothing of Corvus Glaive here. He is one of the Dark Order's members. The Black Order, follows Thanos, has some pretty cool power-ups in the game. Looking forward to trying these guys out on the actual table and having fun with the Black Order. Someone actually gave me a couple of Black Order miniatures I was looking for. It was Super Giant and Black Swan, and this guy at FDB had them. And anyways, he just said, "Here, have them. I don't play the game anymore. I don't have anything else, and take these and have some fun with them. And just mention me when you paint them." So I'm mentioning them a little early, but I'll mention them with a real shout out later on in a video where I actually paint it. Night Sky is up. We're using this to highlight. The first highlight anyways, the armor of Corvus Glaive here. The point of this video is to show you guys how highlighting, layering, I think this is what I consider layering. You layer on a bunch of different kinds of paints, but not as, not too thick, and just enough to come over, highlight the areas that are more raised, where the lights are going to touch more, or where the light's going to touch more. Even though underneath the legs there it doesn't touch that much, you still want to show a little bit, because sometimes you move the miniature in a certain way that the light will hit that area. So then I come in with some ivory white while the other parts dry, and you can see they're blending really nicely. This is for his skin tone here. I'm starting to like ivory white for skin tones. To me, it's really nice. I really enjoy how it goes on. Covers really well, even over dark paint like this. It does a really good job, and it's going to kind of blend in the colors underneath it that you don't even need to add a wash or anything. Like, it's going to let it seep through just enough to create those shadows on the face already. Unless I do put something on top. I don't think so though. I don't even put a wash, I don't believe. But there's just his feet, some parts of his hands, like mostly just the tips of his fingers, and his face to do with this color. We're moving on now to some thunderous blue. We're going to keep highlighting that armor. We're really going to make this sucker pop. Really make him look menacing, really make it look amazing. Sort of in the same way I did Proxima Midnight, but I kind of messed her up a little bit. But I think I have a video of her coming up at some point. The final highlight for the armor is Wolf Gray. What a beautiful color again. It's fun. I don't even think this is all in the same triad or the flexible triad. It might be. I think there was a lot of them from the same flexible triad, or some from the masterclass, some from the historical paints, and trying to show you guys on top whenever the paint pops up what series it's from, so you guys aren't looking around your war paints fanatic saying, where in the world does this guy get to paint? Now here comes a very, 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 very long part of this video. We're doing all the trim of his armor with webbing khaki. What another beautiful color. I think I never used this one before. This is from the American paint set, if I'm not mistaken, from the historical paints. And what a nice color to do, almost like gold, but not really gold. So if you're doing non-metallic metal, I think as a very dark tan or very, very dark yellow, or sort of almost beige, very dark, I don't know, not beige, but a darkish yellowish brown would be perfect. And then this as like the highlighting part to do the non-metallic part, I think it would be very good at that. I think it would do such a good job. So if you've done that, hey, join me on my socials, all right, folks? I like to talk to you guys. I like to hear from you. I like to show you. I'd like people to be more interactive with their work. I'd like to see more people showing me what they've done if they've used my videos. to paint something they've done, and I'd like to see what it turns out like, because I want to see if how much better you are at the same model than I am. Hopefully you notice my mistakes, you improve upon them, and you learn well, and then you just keep going on with that, and you slay the gray in the best way you can. Another thing you can do to help support this channel is join today, become a member. I have a couple members now. Great big thank you to them. One's been around for a long time, one is brand new. Again, thank you so much for that, and it helps. Every little bit helps in today's crazy world of finances and so on. And I love the hobby, and I love the fact that also now I've gotten some companies that have been sending me some stuff. This has been a good year for myself, Rob the painter, and it is a joy to make these videos, no matter the amount of views they get. So I try to get some content too. I'm gonna do some behind the scenes for the members and all that, do a little bit more for them, because they are incredibly dear to me for helping support my crazy hobby here. We're finishing off here. You just saw I use some Emperor's Gold on the entirety of his staff here, and there you have it, folks. Corvus Glaive from Marvel Crisis Protocol is all painted and ready for the table. I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and slay the gray one miniature at a time.